door stuff. Oh my God.
No, we gotta change that energy.
I mean, everything just started going crazy. What? So I looked it up and it's like, yeah, it's the tiger, man. That tiger jump.
You can't see. Should I sit over there?
I'm good.
Oh, we just started.
What are you talking about?
On the screen. I'm tired.
Oh, I got you. Is it good to actually show up?
It's up.
Okay, good. I was coming back for it. I just had to turn the music on. So it's on?
It's on. So when he come on, I won't be able to see him, will I? Just you.
I never did this.
Did you send him an email?
Yeah.
So when he... Okay, we'll figure it out in a minute. Because I really just want to get a call. Oh, he's trying to call me on here. Hello? Hello? What'd you say? Hold on. You said you don't have the email? He said he was asking. Yeah, so you put in any name you want to put on there. Your name. You want me to stay on the phone with you while you do it? He said he was asked to enter a guest name. I said, enter your name. I'm gonna change this around. But he said it's something that's asking him to break the joint. He in there, he just said
I am the best, can you see? Big wheel turn the big meal into G. Big wheel turn the big meal into G. Everywhere I go, money come, change wish. Everywhere we go, money come.
You hear me, bro?
Oh my, that's me. Oh my, that's me.
We like that sometimes.
Put your head down, baby, bring it back up. You hear that sound, yeah, that's me and my sing it for the time, but your pennies it up. Me a rap and stuff like a bandana. I'm in the rave looking like a damn duck. They say nice, can I like that? No, crowd tripping up and never stop.
Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. It is Real Talk with Reese. And we are up in here getting this energy together. Okay? It was a test. Now, sometimes I like to test because then I can pass something I feel good about passing. We're going to change this energy because someone's slowing us down in the studio. I got Iz in here. No, the energy, that got nothing to do with you. Your show's fire. We got to change it back around. Pull some of that energy from your show. Yes. So anyway, I am super, super, super excited that Real Talk with Reese went international, baby. We got a super, super awesome guest that I'm going to be speaking with. He is from Ghana, West Africa, and he is on fire. And I'm not saying international because he's from West Ghana. I'm saying international because he really did reach international superstar status. And we're going to talk about that as the show progresses. But first of all, before we get into that, we got to talk a little bit about my week. And I'm going to make it real quick since we are already into the hour. My week was great. And I'm going to tell you why my week was great. It was great because I made a decision that it was going to be that way. my energy was off a little bit the week before. I knew that. I refocused, and I was like, you know what? You're booked. You got things going on. We got things to do, and so you already know my Super Bowl champs because I'm already speaking into existence. Sunday started the week off right with the Bengals winning. I can't even do a show without starting to talk about and congratulating my Bengals. Who they? We going to the Super Bowl, y'all. It's about to be a vibe. I said 2022 was going to be my year. But it's, again, I say this every show because different listeners, and I'm going to keep saying it because I want to remind my consistent listeners, everybody. 22 is not just Real Talk with Reese this year. It's not just Reese this year. It's not just Tanya's year because y'all know I got two names. Tanya's professional, and Reese is professional with a vibe all the time, right? But the thing is, it's not just my year. It's anybody's year that's ready for it to be their year. So if you want to win this year, it is no excuse for you not winning. It is all about what you put into it. It's all about your mindset, what you want to do. What you want to do. Tell me what you want to do. Because whatever it is, either I can help you get there, you can help yourself. First of all, I'm not even going to allow you to let me help you if I don't think you're really serious and ready. So just know that 2022 is for everybody. It's for everybody. Okay. Anybody that wants to win, you will be blessed this year. Your greatness, your energy. This is the time for your energy to come alive. This is the time for you to go for it. Take the risk. Do what you want to do because it's on you. And I'm gonna say too that I've heard this so many times with some of the clients that I've been dealing with, and I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get to the man of the hour. But one of the things that I keep hearing when I'm speaking to my clients and talking to people in general, that it wasn't my fault that this happened. It wasn't my fault that he left me. It wasn't my fault that my mom or dad was on drugs. It wasn't my fault. You're right. It's not your fault, but what it is your responsibility to overcome. And I just think that people need to hear that. You need to know that it don't have to be your fault. It's not about whose fault it is. Life is life. People have their own issues they have to get through. You don't know why that person went through whatever they went. That's not your business. Your business is that you are responsible for overcoming whatever obstacle that happened in your life. And this could have been the deepest thing ever. You still responsible for to overcome and for the outcome. So remember that things happen. It doesn't feel good. Embrace the pain and grow from it, and then be a beast from it because you're given that for a reason. And I got to show y'all something. Y'all see my shirt, Self Love CEO, because that's what it is. I am the CEO of my self love, and that's why I wanted to have this on. But the reason why I'm pointing this out is because my daughter, who is still learning and working, and she bought all her equipment and everything. She's getting into the apparel design business. And this morning I was like, I feel my energy today is self-love CEO. I feel like I need to tell people on self-love. And the reason why I wanted green is not just because it's my favorite color, but because it's go time. Got it? All right. So we are getting ready to get, and we'll talk later, okay? We're getting ready to get into it. So is the sun with us right now? The son is who we have. He is from West Africa, Ghana, West Africa. He started in 1995 with his career. And so good. Let's say I just found out they're 5 hours ahead of us. So it is now 6:41 p.m. in Ghana. So good evening, the sun. Hey. I can hear you. I hear you. How you doing? I am excellent. Glad I woke up this morning. Absolutely. So I'm super excited. Like I've seen because of Ershonda, I've definitely, and she is super awesome. I've seen some things that she's done for you, and I've seen some promos. So I actually had saw you, and I was like, oh, he seems like a super interesting artist. And then when I listened to your music, it was a super great vibe. Um, and then okay, so I'm gonna say, looking at your picture, when I look at your picture and I see it, it's like, oh, he ready. He a rap artist. He about this life. But then I've listened to, I subscribe to your page and I listen to some things, and you real deep, the son. You deep about, like, you are actually, like, I heard you do like motivational speaking, and you have a great positive message. Tell me a little bit about who the son is.
All right, thank you, and thank you to your listeners and your viewers as well, and the entire team of Starting Radio. I'm very grateful to be here. All right, the son is just a simple person like each and everybody on the street or who's asking. And the son is single, a musician who does all kind of music, like Afrobeat, lounge rock, everything. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a sound engineer, a big producer, and a co-founder of Go Beyond Foundation, which was founded by National Jacobs. I do a lot of things. Because I teach music, I teach rap, and I groom people up to become a star.
Wow.
And I do editing as well. Yeah.
That's super awesome. I guess we kind of have that in common. I help people find their purpose in life. So I feel like everybody is a star once they know their purpose, and if you live it, because I can help you know it and find it, you got to live it. But so I guess we go about it two different ways. But that is super awesome. So you help people basically understand their talent, and then you bring it out, take it to the next level.
Oh yeah. Because there are a couple of guys that I grew up with when I was in the capital, that's Accra, in Ghana. Because now I'm living in the countryside for 8 years now. A lot of people, and there are upcoming ones too, who have groomed, and probably they'll be in the limelight. I just don't want to speak about them. I want them to speak about me whenever the chance is given to them, like I'm also given this chance, so that they can speak that, oh, the son is the best who put me up, who I'm talking to so many things where I want to be.
Wow. So, do you focus more on helping other artists, or you still want to become, like, what are your personal goals? Are you are you still trying to become and keep um, growing and planting a seed into your own artistry?
Yeah, I did that and I'm still doing it. But for now, I've paused grooming the guys out to become a star. And now I want to focus on myself because I really think that a lot of people now are saying that the sun now is your time because you can sit down idly and be moving these people out whilst you are sitting down right there. Because we want to hear your voice, we want you to go international global. So I decided that this year I will promote one of my singles, which is entitled Niger. That means I'm a Nigerian. But probably I'm not a Nigerian, I'm a Ghanaian. Yes. So that's the song that I'm promoting now. This year I just want to focus on myself and make it big.
That I listened to that. That song is. I saw a lot of people actually posting and dancing and vibing to your song. So I definitely know that it's already a big hit. I was definitely it when you play that song. I don't know if you heard this before, but it automatically makes you want to dance. Do people say that all the time?
Yes, it's like
any song that I compose or I release, the title of the song becomes my name in town. In my neighborhood, all the child has been calling me Elemanawa. Some people call me Omonaija. Some people call me Apasato. So all the titles of the songs that I release have become my name. So anybody here, so anybody that listens to the song was like, this song is very powerful song. I want it on my phone. Where can I get it to download? So the song always keeps people going. You know, anybody that hears the song like tap his feet or dance to the song.
That's what's up. You guys gotta definitely check him out. So I saw that you were had 2017, 18, and 19. You were the hip hop song of the year and at the Ghana Music and Film Awards. That is major. 3 years in a row.
Yeah. Even I was selected, I was nominated the following year, but I couldn't win because I wasn't upset about that because sometimes you know this came back for others to also win. Yeah, so it's God. You know, all those things, all the awards that I've won is from God because where it happened, actually I can't tell. I can't really tell that this what happened and this how come I won that award. So it's God. It's the ways of God.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And he's definitely all over your life right now. That's super awesome. I want to visit. Um, what is the tell me like for my listeners here? If we wanted to, if we wanted to, if you could describe the vibe or um, what Ghana is about, can you give us a little insight on how you would describe Ghana in West Africa to someone who's never been there before? Like, what is your um, culture vibe?
Oh, culture vibe. Ghana is a hospitality country, and you know, anytime we see a foreigner, we try to help the foreigner, no matter what. It's like we have that kind of hospitality, taking you out and down. We have a lot of tourist sites, our culture drumming, our culture dance, and the programs that we do have over here. And sometimes when some people come, because I was once a tour guide to one of an American who visited Ghana, that was way back 2017. Yeah, I think so. When she came, I took her to some of the tourist site, and she's supposed to leave on the third day. But she was like, I'm loving what I'm seeing, and I can't get enough of this, so I have to extend my day. So she spent about 2 weeks over here before she left. And
Wow.
when she went away, showed the pictures and everything to her. You know, everybody loved her when she came. There are some churches over here who prayed for her. She went to some schools to make some donations, speak to the people, and all the students like to interact with them to know more about them. So it's that kind of feeling of hospitality and the love is there. So anybody that comes to Ghana would like to come the next time.
Wow.
West Side baby. Hey, West Side baby.
West Side baby.
That is.
Oh, we know.
Oh, you are. I know you already know that, but
You on each other for a while now.
Yeah.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, yeah, I'm in good hands. It's gonna be I definitely. You have. I definitely want to play some of your music before we move on. But so, do you? Where do you see yourself in the next? Because I'm not a 5 year, 10 year person. Because I feel like we manifest our life um, daily, and wherever we want to go, we got to live in the now to get to where we need to be. And so, I don't want to go too far advanced, but where do you plan on being? What would you like to be in the next year or two?
Next year I want to be global.
Global.
Yeah, global. I want everybody be acquainted with me, like to know. I just want to be famous, in the next year. Everybody should know my name, should know my song, and you know, it goes on and on like that. Yeah, that's why I want to be like next year from now. I just want to be famous to go global.
That's what's up, and that's what's gonna happen. And you on your way. I mean, you already earned. Was that 2019 and 2020? You were the best artist of the year, and then with the is it Sickness Radio? So that's what
Yeah,
earned you. That's what,
I even got a nomination again. I was nominated. That was last week or last 2 weeks for the weekend again.
and that's what earned you your international superstar status. Correct here in the USA.
Yeah, yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
you are definitely on your way. And it's the energy you put into it, and you definitely have the energy to make things happen. Do you have any upcoming events coming up? Any uh tours, anything like that coming up? Performances?
Yeah, I have a performance on Val's Day, but that was the pre-Val's Day. And on the Val's Day too, I have a program that is an event, like just to Val's Day is for lovers, so to go and entertain my fans. So those are the events that I have. I have it on the 13th and on the 14th.
Okay.
All right.
That's up this month.
Concerning the tour, we are planning and arranging for that. That will be an international tour, but we are still working on it. I'm working with Shanati as my manager so that we can have the international tour. Probably it should be your state, which is Cleveland. First,
Yes.
we
Oh, I
want
can't wait.
yeah.
That's what's up. I need to host that event. I'm gonna have to talk to her. I'm hosting it. I'm gonna be your
No
I'll be
problem.
your hype girl. What's up,
So-
everybody?
What's good, brothers? It's Dizzle. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, and you?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. Just ate me a good orange and feeling better. So I just wanted to ask you a couple things because I didn't get a chance to interview you and nothing like that. I ain't gonna, step on these girls just on their toes.
No,
But,
we a family. Let's
We
go.
a family, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to know, man, like throughout your creative process, what it being, an American here, can you describe to us what is the process that you go through when you're creating your music, as far as the atmosphere that you have being so different?
All right. Thank you. Creating the music. It's like I've been using an application which is called Cubase.
Cubase.
Cubase 5. Yeah, that's what I use to create my music, my songs.
Okay.
And that's what I use my beat as well. Some people use FL Studio, which is
That's me. I'm a pretty.
Oh, good. That's what I used when I started beat production, but it goes to some time. I want to use the Cubase because it's very complicated, and I want to get more into the complicated one than the easiest one. That's why I switch on to the Cubase. So that's what I use to create my song, and I do the music and do the recording with it. So all the production and everything that comes out, it comes from Cubase. But music is a spirit. So whenever I'm in the spirit, sometimes I'll be sitting and the music comes and I'll rush to the studio is just right here in my house. So I just rush into the studio. Yeah, to record. Even after I'm speaking to you, I'm sitting in the studio.
I see you got some monitors, a monitor right there, a couple monitors, near fields, midfields right there. That's what you need too. That's what you gotta have, man. And so, as far as like you said, music just comes to you. So do you? So I'm guessing like you don't name a song or write words until you get a beat, or do you get a beat then write the song? Do you name a song? Like, what is your creativity? How does that work as far as an album versus a song? Like, you make a lot of singles, or you do albums?
Yeah, the first album was out. That was last 2 years, which was West Side Baby. The title of the song is West Side
Yeah, I
Baby.
remember West Side Baby.
Corona. Yes, but due to Corona, everything didn't move on well. Everything was deteriorated, but it's all good. I would say that anytime when a beat is given to me, or when I create a beat, and I'm sitting there, the song comes. Sometimes the song comes and I come to the studio to create a beat and put a song on it. Sometimes when I feel like producing a beat, I come to the studio to produce a beat. And later on, I'll sit and be listening to the beat and
Then you
the
pick up.
song, yeah, it just comes out. So sometimes I just get into the booth to record without writing.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll write.
So you be freestyling in the studio too.
Sometimes.
Okay. So you do make your beats.
Yeah, I do make my beats.
You made West Side
And
Baby?
most of yeah. So even some of the viral videos that you'll be seeing about me, I edited it myself.
Okay. I was just wondering because that West Side Baby gave me a real West
I want to hear that. I want
American
us to play that.
Tupac feeling. So I'm asking only because I want to know, like, are you inspired by American rappers?
Yeah. To be honest, when I started music, actually I don't know who is called Tupac.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, I never heard about him. So when I started rapping, doing this kind
That's
of rapping,
deep right there. We can't go past that.
Right. I just
Hold on for
you just
1
sucked
second.
all
We
the
gotta
air out
go
of
back.
me for 2
We gotta
seconds.
go back to that.
I had to
So
drop
you
down on my knees.
Did you say you don't know who Tupac is?
You don't know who Tupac is, Machiavelli?
no, I'm saying when I started music.
Oh, okay.
Oh, when you started.
That
Okay.
was way back 1988, thereafter. I don't know who it's called Tupac.
Tupac wasn't even Tupac yet. He was getting carried by.
So it was like when I started rapping, people have been saying, "You sound like Tupac," and I was like, "Who is this Tupac?" And he said, "He's a great American." And I was like, "Are you sure?" So by then we don't have anything called we don't have internet, and it's very difficult for you to even get a song on a cassette player, because most of those cassettes were bought by these rich men in our, let me put it, those who are affluent in our neighborhood. So it got to some time a guy got the lyrics in the books. At first they do sell a book that contains the lyrics of American rappers, all the American rappers. So the guy came into the school class and was doing this kind of thing, was just rapping and doing, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He said, I'm rapping the lyrics of Tupac." And I was like, "Who is this Tupac?" So when I look on the book, I saw him with a tag, the picture with a tag, and I was like, "Okay." So the first day that I heard Tupac sound, I was like, "This guy really copied my style."
Wow, that's deep. That's deep right there. The sun said.
I was like, "This guy really copied my style," and I was like, but as I'm making research, I've seen that no, this guy was a rapper way back. So I realized that I sound like him. So then people started calling me the son of Tupac. Some people call me Young Tupac. Some people also call me Tupac. And I decided that okay, if this is the name they are giving to me as the son of Tupac,
The son of Tupac, definitely.
the son of Tupac. So I've been going with such name till I think 2016.
Wow.
I know.
Do you listen to Tupac now? Do you still do you have a Tupac favorite song?
Because, yeah, I like Tupac because when I make research about him, when I was growing up, the lifestyle that Tupac has or had is the same lifestyle that I had in my childhood.
Wow. Deep.
Yes.
Elaborate.
So,
what do you mean by that?
Because you're in a whole different country. We need to know. We need to know.
What do you mean by that? You had as a childhood. Do you mind elaborating and telling me a little more about what that means?
Yeah, it just means that whenever I'm at a place, I want the truth to come out. I'm a person who doesn't keep secret like you'll be tell lies. No, I just want to tell the truth. And whatever happens, I tell when you are older than me, I'm not afraid to come to your face that what you did was wrong. So next time, don't repeat that thing anymore. You understand? So this is how I am. And my songs, anytime I compose a song, is like something about what is happening or what will happen in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
So you was like in a mood, like trying to figure exactly out the relationship between Pac's relationship and your family childhood. He was like a poet. He wasn't really even the kind of person he ended up in the end.
Right, because he really was deep.
That's a different person.
Because technically, he was my husband. We were married in my head. We went together. So I guess me and you go together. Now the son, we go together because I went with Tupac. I was just kidding. I'm still
very intellectual. His mom and dad was Black Panthers.
Yeah. He was deep, man.
He was built up to be a leader for real. And then he got shot and he was crazy.
We needed help for the community, which didn't surprise me that he got shot. Because here's the thing: anytime they know you got some power and you can make a positive change in the community, we can take it back to the Black Panthers if we want to get deep with it. How they, how they went in and made them like a whole, like try to make them say that they were, what do you call it? I can't get it. Basically saying they created the FBI unit was created to investigate them because they were terrorists. I couldn't get it together.
There you go.
So they were trying to say that the Black Panthers were terrorists. Why? Because they were trying to help us, because they were building schools, because they were putting money into the community, creating our own grocery stores and all of things like that. And then next thing you know, now they're a terrorist group, so they had to tear it down. You look at Nipsey, we look at any of the, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
They replaced it with Homeland Security.
Okay, right. They replaced it with Homeland Security. You're right.
Not the Black Panthers, and they put their own police inside the project.
Absolutely.
That's how that went.
And my point is, people like Tupac, they knew he had an influence on the community, and he was deep. And you listen to his music, he was different. He really cared. He was trying to tell you something. Even when you think about like, when he, Dear Mama, he talking to the kid, he uplifting.
Wonder why they call you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He said some deep stuff. Brenda had a baby. That was a deep ass song, y'all. That was deep. And it was needed. You know how many Brenda had a babies is out here? Like, it's deep. He had a message. He wasn't just out here like Thug Love Baby. He had that California Love. He had some deep songs, but he had a message, and he wanted you to understand who you were. He definitely had a deep spiritual side and an uplifting side, and he was just, and that's why he ain't here no more. But my thing is, I feel that I've listened to a lot of your interviews. I listened to everything you had on YouTube, and you definitely have a message. I think that now I feel like this is a good time to play West Side Baby. Let's play West Side Baby for all my listeners. And I'm like tripping on this right now. I got the new. No, I'm not gonna compare you to Tupac, because you know why? Because you are who you are, and it's cool to have a reference. But you definitely have a true talent and a gift. Let's all listen to West Side Baby from the Sun. The one. Girl, I'm really waiting on you, girl.
West side, west side. I keep on falling you for baby. But there's no answer from the day. We got something you got about very listen. I'm from the west side, you from the east coast. Those ladies and gentlemen talking about us.
Even your ruthless friends don't announce together. I wanna call them, it don't stop. I keep up with you until I lose my last breath. Nothing gonna distract my mind cause I have a focus mind. I'm the one that take you to the top and a great job. Don't let that negativity, connectivity of manipulation got you. What side? I'm calling your phone, baby, pick up the phone. What side? You hear me calling? Baby, pick up the phone. What side? My baby, please pick up. What side? You hear me now? My boo took me out when I was down there in the deep. You believe in me once, they will make you proud of me. You clean me out from the dust, prepared me, gave me a month more exposure. Now I'm global. Everybody knows my name. It's all just hard work days. So tell me, how can I break this beautiful heart? Baby, I will write you until I die. Both of us now celebrate this and we celebrate it to the end time. You are the real deal. Let's get the deal done. I'm still the humble guy. I'm still a man, but I can begin my father. So real love is concerned. What side? I'm calling you for baby. Pick up the phone. What side? Yeah, you call it. Baby, pick up the phone. What side? My baby, pick up. What side? You give me no, my love. Yeah, in every relationship, there's a little bit of obstacles and misunderstanding. Know what I mean? I thank God for providing me the greatest of the best love in my life, man. We got to go get Ink Entertainment and Golden Universe Records. I see each and everybody who is supporting me. Yeah, only when this guy can stop me. This love is so intense, man. You understand? Now we are global, baby. You know what?
Wow. I gotta sit back down. I was just so you know the son. I was in here dancing around.
Oh, he can see everything that's going on.
Oh, he can see me.
He should be able to see.
That was, oh my gosh, super hit. That anybody listening right now, I'm gonna make sure because I'm gonna repost this a couple of times on my page. This right here, just hearing that, man, you're gonna have so many people like, wait a minute, I gotta replay that. And the biggest thing that stood out from that is that you have a positive message.
Right.
Your message is super positive. Like, I love what you are about, and I love that you can stand on it. Like, that's what I like about you. I could feel your genuine energy. You only gonna be who you are, and you keeping it real, and that's why you know you're on Real Talk with Reese, because we keep it real over here. It's hard. It's hard for people to like deal with people like us. Meaning, because I can say that if you know me and you can handle me, first of all, I'm always going to come from a place of love. My brand is Love Yourself Productions. I'm always going to come from a place of love, but love is not always easy either. You know, that's what people want. But I'm coming from a place of love, and I'm going to keep it real and genuine, and I'm going to tell you what you need to know to reach that next level. And also what the world needs to heal here to heal. And you definitely have that in you. Like, it's so, that was super hot. That was a great song. Did that just hit you in the studio one day, or on West Side?
Yeah, that song was actually recorded 2007 or 2008. Yeah.
That right there is gone.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's and it was about last 3 years or 4 years that I did the re-listening of the song. So actually the song was recorded in 2007.
Okay.
All right.
That's what's up.
It's timeless.
It is. Yeah, that's timeless. It's a good way to put it. I'm glad I got Ears in here with me today.
I just wanted to know, like, besides music,
I just like because we're in the Black History Month. Americans will be celebrating Black History Month this month. Which is February. Am I not right?
That's true. I say 365 because I celebrate it all year, but of course we go harder and trying to educate the world. That's how I try to look at it in February because we Black all year. However, in February we do celebrate Black History Month. So what were you gonna say?
Yeah, because I have a song also featuring Mr. 44, which is Black Power, is Black Empowerment.
Oh, you have a song.
And I know Easy like that song.
Oh, we need to hear that one. I want to play and I don't want to mess it up. I'm so not good with names. But is Omar Naja? How you say that?
Omar Naja. Yeah,
Naja.
Omar Naja.
Naja. I have a niece named Naja. I definitely want to play that too as well. That's your biggest hit right now, right? That's what's going viral and everything right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna put that one on too.
You talking about the song that you just released 10 days ago?
I think it was.
Was it 10 days ago you released it?
No,
it's been out for a while.
Actually, Omar Naja was released last year. I think 30th of August. Yes. But the promo started this year. We started the promo this year.
Okay.
So this is the rise of the song that we are promoting now.
What's the name of the song?
OMORNAJJA. OMORNAJJA. Naja. So do you are you're a family man? Do you have children?
No, I don't have children.
You don't have
But
children?
I have one adopted son.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Adopted. I really adopted it from my sister. That's my sister firstborn. So it now becomes my son.
awesome. That's what's up. How old is he?
Yeah. He's 18 last year. He'll be 19 this year.
Oh, I have 19-year-old twins, actually, girls. That 19-year-old, that's a critical age. They're trying to find themselves. Is he like trying to like follow in your footsteps or anything, or is he in the music?
Yeah, he started this music thing at the age of 4, and he got his own beat. He's much into this music thing. He produced the beat. He records. He knows how to mix, master, record everybody, and it's just a professional on his own now.
Who, if you had an artist that you looked up to, who is someone that you like really? We all grow up and we like different artists back in the day. I love me some Miss LL Cool J back in the day. I always looked up to MC Light growing up. We always had somebody as a kid we look up to. Who did you look up to?
Actually, when I started music, I didn't look up to anybody until I made a research about Tupac, which I was talking about. So I became in love with Tupac because all his passion is the same as, because he has the heart for love. He cares about people. You understand? And he's a humanitarian. Let me put it this way as well. That's the way I am. So I like Tupac. Aside Tupac, Dr. Drill and Timberland. Those are the people that I really like in the hip hop game. And moreover, Missy Elliott and Aaliyah. Unfortunately, Aaliyah died.
So you like the 90s music?
Yeah. How old are you, the son, or is that something you try to? Yeah, that's okay. It don't matter. You look ageless. I was asking for somebody that was interested. Somebody was asking me to ask you that.
88. I was like, born in 86.
So,
how old is you?
I feel you. That's that artist thing, Don't nobody need to know that. You ageless.
Yeah, I'm only 19 years old.
That's right. Yep. I get it. Me too. We the same age.
Right.
How did that happen?
Right.
That's-
Class 2025.
Like, I cannot wait to meet you in person because I already know it's gonna happen. And you mentioned the word passion, and again, I teach this master mindset class on how to help people bring out like their true purpose, but basically anything you want, it starts in the mind. And I always say, if everybody is not about business, but if you are a business oriented person, don't do anything that you're not passionate about, because people feel that. And so I'm glad you brought up when you think about Tupac, how passionate he was. He was super passionate, and you have to be that way to even reach superstar level, because it comes out in your walk, your talk, everything you do. When you're passionate about it, it's gotta work out. It's a vibe. People are gonna catch it. They're gonna catch on to it, and they're gonna feel it, which is gonna draw them to you in the first place. But being passionate about anything takes you to the next level. And I feel that from you. So you said that about Tupac. I thought about when I look at you and how you are being international. And when I said, what do you want to be? You said global. I love that. That's superstar energy. You're passionate about your career. Tupac was passionate, and that's why he was so big in so many households at different ages. You got to know, people's mama was listening to Tupac, and then their kids was listening to Tupac because he had a message. And I think that's the key to superstardom and being on that international global level, is being passionate and really living out who you are.
Tupac raised me, bro.
Wow, that was deep.
I'm dead ass serious. Like, my dad pulled up and left playing Pac. Remember, I seen him. I was hearing, wonder why they call you bitch. I'd rather be an NIGGM. I was hearing, all these different emotions that were in this album, which was All Eyes on Me. That every song had a reason that my dad would be playing something off that album. And I could tell what mood he was in. If he was playing, what was that? You Can't See Me. I knew he was mad.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's deep because that's real.
If I was here, if I hear You Can Run the Streets with Your Thug, I knew he was on his way to see somebody. Something like that, or whatever.
That's real, because that's true. Like, the music gets you in the mood. You know how somebody's feeling with the music they're playing. That's deep right there, because that's real. For real.
So I knew that I wasn't gonna get him to talk to me because he didn't talk to me. I had to go listen to what he was listening to. So I started listening to All Eyes on Me. Then I grew up listening to what Tupac was saying more than my father, because my father was listening to what Tupac was saying. So
that's deep, y'all. That's so real.
Yeah.
And I think that people don't understand that music is therapy. It's therapeutic, and it can, when people say, oh, it doesn't have an influence. Yes, music has an influence. Can you blame your whole life on some music? No, because we're all in control. However, music does influence, and it influences your mood. I tell people all the time, like, you can listen to 1,000 of my replays, my videos, my classes. I say, if you cannot get out of a bad mood, put on some good music and just start vibing. If you cannot get out of a bad mood, what you gonna do? You're like, all right, I gotta get out. You get ready to go out. You about to see your boo. When you in love, you know with somebody in love because they always playing love songs. Like, I could tell, like, if one of my kids starting to date somebody new, for real, just by the music they're playing, or my friends, or things like that.
One of my baby mom cheating because she came on playing some song.
In real life.
I was like, hold on. How you know that song by OJ the Juice Man?
No, that's deep, though.
That's somebody else that she
that's deep,
was
for
turning
real,
up
for real.
to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
that's for real. Like, it's funny. I got a friend, right? And this is like one of my he's a good friend. He's actually a DJ here in Cleveland. And I told him, I mess with him all the time because he grew up in Bedford. And I always be like, there's levels to this. I need you to get a little more black. All you do is listen to C, and it's a joke, right? So lately, I noticed that he had been watching. He was like, I've been watching Ghost 50 Cent show. And then the other day he had mentioned something about watching Blackish. And then he mentioned something. He said when he said he had watched Love and Hip Hop, I said, you dating a hood, you dating a girl from the hood. I said, you done got a little, you dating a girl from the hood. Like you could just tell what somebody's doing by what their moves and the things they do and the music they're listening to. Like it's funny though. That's deep, but that's great. Like that's why people who are in music, you have a gift. It's a true gift when you can get someone to hear. Because I'm a poet. I do poetry. I used to go and do poetry nights and do open mic nights and things like that. And you can really when you can touch somebody with your words and change somebody's life, it's a gift. It's a gift that's from a higher power. And with music, it's a gift. And you definitely have a gift. And I love that you have chosen to take and be because you definitely got a big superstar status, and people are gonna look at you. But when they look at you, they might look at you and be like, he might be a little hip hopish. But then when they listen to your message, it's positive. And I think, and I know that's what's gonna take you to that global level for sure.
Thank you. Really, you were asking about passion. Yeah, if you don't have passion for something, you can't do it for so long. You start and end up somewhere on the way. So, okay, let me put it this way. Music is in our family because my grandfather was a music director, a choir master, a composer for our church, which is called ARS Church. And he was a great musician. Everybody, whenever somebody sees me say your grandfather was a very great musician. So I also, when I grew up, when I was coming up, I also, it's just a family image or something which is in our blood. So when I started with this music thing. Unfortunately, it was there before I was born.
Wow. So
yeah.
Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, there's one thing about me. I haven't learned the piano, the organ, but I can play it, I can produce a beat from it. And this is a gift that God has given us in the family. One of my auntie, she can play an instrument which is given to her, but she hasn't learned anything concerning it. And everybody in the house has a gift of singing, composing, remixing a song, and so the music is in the family.
Wow, I see. That's what's up. So this is something that you were born with.
What was your biggest performance?
Yeah.
What was the biggest venue you did so far?
The biggest one was way back 2016, which was an Easter festival over here in our hometown. But I won't say that's the biggest because I went to many other platforms too. I was invited, that was 2019, to a program at there is a town called Kwetwe, and up there I never knew, I was a stranger over there because nobody knew me over there. But when I climbed stage and I started singing, you see all the people, the crowd was like, whoa. And it's like, unfortunately, I didn't get any video of those performances to post. Other than that, I would have shared a link with you to watch. So those are the great performances for the great places that I went to. And this music game, there are a lot of snakes. If I say snakes, you understand. So you need to be extremely careful about yourself. You need to be extremely careful about the programs that you've been invited to. Now, say some of the activities or I'm having because I can't make it. So that's why most of the time there are a lot of people, there are a lot of programs that comes out, you'll never see me on it. And there are so many hatred, people are jealous and all that stuff like that. And to me, I've learned a lot from as I came to. I've learned a lot. So in actual fact, I don't move much to those events. Sometimes when they contact me, they think I may charge much concerning their events. That's why they don't approach me. Because when they contact me, I'll ask you to talk to Eshanda Jacobs. So when I ask them to talk to Eshanda Jacobs, that's why they say, we can't afford to pay the son because a manager is in the US and he himself is an international superstar. So the amount that is going to be charged will be great for us, so we can't afford it.
Wow, so the hate is real everywhere. It's international hate around
So
here.
that's why you ain't coming to America. We asked you to come, it was like 30,000.
Right.
I'm joking with you.
We get you
What's
over
the
here.
worst venue you ever did? Like, what give us a bad experience, man, that you had.
No, I never been to any program that I was even humiliated or wasn't cheered up before.
How you know it's bad ones out here then?
Come again?
So how you know there's bad venues out here if you never been there? I had a bad one.
Oh, really? In the United States?
No, I think he was saying the bad. You talking about venues in Ghana, right?
Yeah, I'm asking you any venue. If you ever had a bad experience on stage or went somewhere, and how did you end up making the best out of that if you did?
Oh, okay. I went to one of the events. It was in the past. But as I went there, it was like the artists that were invited to the program were cheering the people up.
Okay.
So everybody was reluctant to support, to make great noise and all that stuff. But as soon as I stepped on the stage, I know I was creative enough. So I was like, "Ain't you guys happy? And they were like, they were shouting, I love Manami." Before I started with the rap, the freestyle first, then the song came up and I did it and it was boom. And everybody was happy.
Okay.
Okay, I love that. So you turned something that could have been negative around.
Exactly.
Well, I think it's a good time. Were you able to find the Naja song?
Hold on, wait. One more time. What's it called?
Omar Naja.
I even sent it to her. I even sent it to him. The email that you sent me the link
What's in the email?
I forwarded it to.
That's why.
Okay,
Yeah.
here it comes. Oh, we're gonna pull that up because I want. So feeling you, where did that come from? Where did you get that?
Yeah, feeling you. It was one of that was last year. I created a beat, and I was here. So I was joined by my video editor, who is called Relay, because he's the one who directed Westside video and edited it, and Ololo Time, the official video that I had last year. So he was here with me in the studio, and we're listening to the song, and I said, "This is the song I want to put you on. So you better write something." So as we were here, the lyrics just came. Come on, baby. But I didn't start it that way. I said, "Stop that nonsense." You see? And as I was starting, I said, "I'm feeling you." And I was like, no, this Stop the Nonsense will be like something that is, so crazy. So he Relay also said that now we can't go with Stop the Nonsense. So I said, "Come on, baby, get to the groove. I'm feeling you. Oh, baby girl." So this is how it came about, and I recorded this into. That was the way we recorded the song.
Oh wow, super organic. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling you. I like it. I like that song. I was just wondering, if it was for some special person. Which you can never say. You ain't gotta say it. Don't say it.
No. Really, actually, I do songs, but not for for special. If somebody requests for it, like I wanted to write about me.
You know, it's real funny.
I can write it. I don't have girlfriend.
I got an answer for you because I think you left one in here. Is this it?
Come again.
Oh, so I think don't you got a song called "I Prefer to Be Single"?
That was way back. It was recorded 2009. That was back. No, it's just you see. Sometimes when I'm sitting and I want to write a song, it's like it comes in a story form.
Mm-hmm. That's that.
So,
that's how you.
I'm not seeing the email.
Yeah, the Tupac.
Yeah. So when I record a song, like people do think that I recorded a song about somebody or I'm written the song about somebody because that's the way my songs comes. Yes.
Okay.
So I didn't compose the song about anybody. So I prefer to be single. Doesn't mean that it's just a song that came out.
Right. So you know, anytime you make a title of a song, they don't try to put it on you like that is your whole thing, but it's just a song. A lot of times, like sometimes I can have like listen to some things that my friends are going through or a family member and end up writing some poetry from what I feel for them or what I think. Like people always think when you're an artist that everything is related directly to your life, and it's not. So I definitely get what you're saying. That was just what came in your head. Like I believe, me personally, because of your energy that I feel from you, you're gonna have a whole lot of songs that just come to you because it's a gift. It's a message that God, universe wants you to get out here. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily something that has to be going on in your life. It's just part of your message. Can you put it up on YouTube?
Is them songs on YouTube? Because I'm not finding them on YouTube. Is it on SoundCloud?
Now it is on Audio Mark. You need to get the email. I sent it to your email.
Did you send it to his or did you send it to?
I sent it to the one that they sent the link from.
Okay. Yeah. It's probably it. When did you send it? I'm looking at it.
I just sent it now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you sent it you replied to that message. I see it.
Okay, we got it. We got you. We got you.
Okay.
I was looking. I'm like, why did it say switcher? But then it was because I sent him the link. He replied through it.
Oh, okay.
Got you.
That's what's up. I'm so excited. I know you're coming soon and I can't wait. I don't care if it's not Cleveland or wherever you are. We can ready put that. So
oh yeah, we do.
I do you sorry. Your body, you la la. You bad on you do me. Oh, what not for this? You and not out. Taking away the need. I'm on a job. I say you fight me. I'm on a job. Don't be kidding. I'm on a job. I go to ready for you. Yeah. Would you fly with me? Would you dance with me? Would you cry with me? I wanna be with you. I wanna stand when you think I'm with you. Take you to places never been. All I want from you is your love and trust. Yes, I wanna know it because you're my lover. Super lover. Oh, let you like you love they see the house, plenty food, like a cookie. Now let's get some more, I'm more like that. Don't you What the beauty from Nigeria? So smart and brave as a job. Pick up your picture with nobody else. That's why you always on the best for both of us. You ain't so the shots right there, coffee. Let me order from you, water. I'm all the ladies who are there on the water. Make me run down, travel to Nigeria to see your family. To pay the black price, Nigeria don't know. See my little rights, you are the only one. And no bad, some more
That was up. I feel like I want to hear it again. That song is a whole vibe for real. Like, yeah, that's what's up. I see why that is like number one hit right now, just all over, like going viral. That's a whole vibe. Yeah, I love it.
Peaceful, good to listen to. So I feel like as an artist, you got a couple different hats you wear, man. You seem like you got more of that like robotic, alpha male type song music. Then you get that dance with it, dance hall type of feeling, little gentle texture that comes along with for that type of song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that crossover global vibe for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because and I think go ahead.
Because sometimes I do listen to my songs and ask myself, am I the one who did the song? How did I write it? It's like when I listened to it, I was like, how come did I write this song? How come did I produce this beat and do this mixing? How is God? So sometimes when I think about it, I don't understand. Actually, I don't understand myself.
That's beautiful though. And it touches on the fact that it's a gift. You said your family they play instruments and singers, rappers. You produce, you do the music, you rap, you can sing. Just a multi-talented gift that you have in the music industry, like, and it shows in your craft, like in that music, in that song. You definitely can see the many facets that you have when it comes to music. Like super, a lot of people have to stay in one place. They can rap, they're just a rapper. Like singers, some just sing. But someone that can do both is definitely superstar status. Which is probably why you were nominated. God all day, all day. All day.
Because actually, when you put him first, he will elevate you to places that you never thought of. Who knew that today I'll be on No Static Radio, and previously I'll be an international superstar today? No, I never thought of that. Because in my childhood, I've been saying that I will be a hip hop artist My song will never be loved by Ghanaians. It will be loved by the United States because I will do their song. That's what I will keep on doing. And there's nothing to change me to do Ghanaian music. But when I came to the countryside, I had that feeling that you are capable of doing everything. You are capable of doing everything. You can do as you can do lavish rock. You can do reggae. Why can't you do your native language song? And I was like, let me try. So I tried, and here we are.
Wow.
So it's not about only hip hop. I have Afro. That was the Afro song that I have there. I have Afro funk, which is feeling you. I have lavish rock. I have reggae, and I have our native song, which is ever song. The name of the song is Abaja. We have. I have a whole varieties of songs. It's not like only hip hop, only reggae, or only Afrobeat. I'm doing all kind of music, and nobody thought that I could sing this way because the only thing that Tupac the son or Tupac is just a rapper, so you can only rap without singing. But I proved to them that those words and what they've said, I proved them wrong.
That's what's up. And I didn't mean to skip past this because this is actually one of the first questions I wanted to ask. Where did you get the name The Sun? How did you come about that name?
All right. Thank you. Way back when I was called the son of Tupac, it was like it got to some time. People were like, "Are you the real son of Tupac?" But we know Tupac doesn't have son. Why is this guy saying he's son of Tupac? And what kind of music is he doing that is compared to Tupac? So there are a lot of criticism and other stuff. And I did a research, and I even wrote to some of the attorneys of Tupac. And this is the name I want to use. So they replied me that it's cool for me to use that name, but I might be infringing on Tupac's trademark. That's what they told me. And somebody also advised me that Americans are very, let me put it, excuse my language, they are very trickish. They can lead me to use this name when I'm very famous and I've started making a lot of money. You see that people will be coming from nowhere. Are you the real son of Tupac? Why are you using this or you have infringed on our trademark? You have to be sued to court. And there are some fines that they will give you maybe before you realize all the wealth that you have acquired from zero to hundreds, you fall back to zero. So the best thing for me to do is to rebrand the name. So I decided to take off Tupac and retain the son. So actually, it's the son of Tupac.
So I would say this. Me, I'm very I'm about energy. I'm all about positive energy. I feel energy, and like what I'm feeling right now. I understand that you had the son of Tupac, but I'm glad that happened because I would rather you are a mega superstar. Your energy, your vibe, what God has for you was actually designed for you personally. So I'm glad that you have the sun. We know where it stems from, but the sun can go so many ways, like the son of God, you were the son of Tupac. But you having your own identity and not having someone else's name in it, I think, because we gonna feel the Tupac vibes, we gonna feel that regardless. I think that you deserve to have had your own brand, the sun. That's going to be big, powerful. I mean, people are going to want to know where that comes from. That means that can go so many ways, and it is so powerful because I believe in the sun. One moment. Caller, you on the line?
Hey, good evening.
Hey. So the sun, every show I have a health moment, health is wealth, and we have them grown girls on on the line. I don't know if you've been listening to the show, but it's super phenomenal. Like we have Ghana, West African energy on here today. It's like, and I know you all about that. So, but the thing is, my guest is super, super awesome, and it's just been a whole vibe. So while we're doing that, let's talk about health as well. Thank you, the healer of Cleveland, Ohio, the healer of the world, Deidre Holtz, for them Grow Girls. What you got for us today? Hey, girl.
Hey. So today we want to talk about real quick your structure, your muscle skeletal structure. Okay, so we have a lot more people who are getting hip replacements, knee replacements, and you're not getting down to the foundation of why you need a hip and a knee replacement. Something in your skeleton, the skeletal structure needs to be adjusted. So I always tell people, go to a chiropractor. If I would have known to go to a chiropractor over 20 years ago, I wouldn't have issues with my structure now when I walk. But I'm still reversing the whole process by going to a chiropractor and getting adjusted, and also just working on reversing all of the muscular and nerve damage that I grew to have over the years. But the one thing I found out that a doctor told me was that I have osteoarthritis and that I would have to have a hip replacement by the time I'm in my late 30s. That wasn't the truth. The truth was my skeleton was so imbalanced on my right and my left side that when I went to a chiropractor, he saw that my right leg was shorter than my left leg. He popped my hips back into place, which took the pressure and that pain off my hips. Well, I'm thinking I gotta have a hip surgery. And he said, no, you've been walking crooked for over 20 years. And people just don't utilize chiropractors enough. Chiropractors are important. Go see a chiropractor. Your neck is hurting. If you have even like physical symptoms, migraine headaches, you have blurred vision, if you have sinus problems, this could all be related to your spine. If you have diabetes, high blood pressure, this could be related to your spine. And it's crazy, but don't nobody know that. And don't nobody know to utilize a chiropractor. And then once you do get adjusted, you need to take care of the inflammation that it is caused and the buildup around those areas. So I always recommend CMOS, CBD, turmeric and black pepper, curcumin. You have to use an anti-inflammatory to get rid of that inflammation, or your bones are just going to go back to the way it was. It's going to slide back into that position. Now, don't get me wrong. Still go to the chiropractor in another week and get adjusted. But keep taking your anti-inflammatory to keep the inflammation down, which is going to keep the pain down, which is going to keep you out of surgery. Also, try collagen. Collagen helps to build the bones, your skin, your joints. There's plant-based collagens out here. You don't have to do the bone-based collagens. And take that in order to start to heal all kinds of like the muscles and tissues and damage that's being caused from that area as well, from being out of alignment. But that's just the way to save you from hip surgery, knee surgery, that you still gonna be in pain. You may have to have another knee in the 5 years. Same with the hip. If your body rejects it in 5 years, you have to have another one. That's excruciating pain. And hey, look, guys, I don't need that. So just, tap into the chiropractor, which was a good anti-inflammatory. I'm taking, I had a pinched nerve this week. Found out that my hip is leaning forward. It's not even on my other hip, but it's leaning forward, which is causing my spine to press down on the nerve of my back. And he popped that and moved that backwards to be even with my other side of my hip. And I've been taking CBD for the pain that I'm feeling, and that's been working for the inflammation for the most part. So Just a little note on that part, because nobody utilizes chiropractic.
That was really, really good. And I think there's actually, I went to college with someone, and I'm super, you could look at me, you could tell I'm super young. I'm still vibrant and everything. And I was tripping on him because he's getting a hip replacement. And I'm like, we too young for that. These hips, my hips great, but everybody's hips may not be. And he is looking at me like, your hips great. Hey, my hips great. So, but no, seriously, it tripped me out because I know I have an aunt and she's like 75. I wasn't tripping that she got a hip replacement, but because she did a lot of dancing all her life, so she probably had needed another one. But the bottom line, she was 75. Why is somebody our age having a hip replacement? So this is really good. Like I'm definitely going to be like spreading the word about that, and people need to know that. This is why every show I take a break, because we got to get away from the man-made medicine and also just listen to what somebody tell you. Get with your people, get to the root of it, and let's heal ourselves, because we were made from greatness, and I can't say that enough. So believe me, he wasn't gonna let us break down. A lot of this breakdown stuff comes from the things that we put on and the improper care of how we treat our body. And you are a walking testimony to say that you were told to get a hip replacement by 30, and you are like, she's a super beautiful young woman. And I'm glad that you didn't. You could have got that hip replacement had you not had the knowledge to know to go to a chiropractor. So guys, check out, just take in, that's why I do health as well, because I really want you guys to be educated on the importance of taking care of your body, knowing that you're a well-oiled machine if you oil it right. And as I can say, like, really do your research, check out the CBD. And I know somebody got real good CBD. Who got that good CBD, Deidre?
Hey, them grown girls, we got that 8,000 and that 12,000 milligrams in that cream. Ain't nothing like it.
Yeah, and that's and people be like, well, why that's all you have and it's expensive? And I trip off of that because it's real. This is the real stuff. It's not from the gas station. This is not a low thing. Nobody really has 12,000 to 8,000 because that's the only way you're gonna really treat the pain. So we're focused right now on people with pain issues. We're dealing with a lot of athletes. We actually had a Browns player that we're working with. We have, and I don't know if he wants us to tell his business, so I ain't gonna say it now until we get a release from him. But we, you know what I'm saying, we have real athletes, and that's where our focus is, on helping athletes with the concussion issues and really relieving your pain. I don't want to sell you $500 500 milligram CBD and then it doesn't work, because it's not probably going to be deep enough. Like,
can I interject too real quick?
Yes, then we got to get back to the sun that I want you to check out. I need you to check out the sun from Ghana, West Africa. You got to listen to the rest of the show. He is a whole vibe. We're going to get right back to him after whatever you just say. We're going to come back with another song from him, and then he has a super powerful message. So I had to throw that in there because I know you, the son, you wanna know Deidre Hope. She is one of the people that literally will repost and tell the whole world about anybody that is African American, black, whatever you want to call it. She supports our community big time, and I had to give you a shout out for that. But go ahead and say what you say, and we're gonna get back to the sun on Real Talk with Reese.
Okay, no problem. And the football player that I work with, he's from Ghana as well.
Oh, that's right.
But I just wanted to say, when you said people are saying that it's expensive, our CBD is not expensive. If people do research on 1,500 milligram CBD and 2,000 milligram CBD, they're going to be looking at paying anywhere from $200 to almost $300 just for 15,000 and 2,000 milligrams of CBD. When when I've been studying CBD for a minute, and when I saw it, I knew it was expensive. That's why I wanted to get a price point that I knew we can still function as a company. It's hard to function as a company. You got to pay for advertisement, and you got to pay for, marketing, product shipping, all of that, labeling. So we're really giving people a deal, and they're seeing, and I'm not even gonna put the rest of the testimonials on the page yet, that $180 is worth not paying the insurance premium, not going and getting diabetes medication, blood pressure, the pain medication that they still have to pay some money on, and these are hard-working people. They don't have to do those things. And the pain was the reason that they started it. Then they found out, like, oh, my diabetes is balanced. Oh, my blood pressure balanced. Oh, my cholesterol good. Now you just start seeing your whole body come back into balance. That is priceless, people. Priceless.
And there you have it. Check out Instagram, Dem Grow Girls, DMGROWGIRLZ 420. Dem Grow Girls 420 on Instagram, or you can see it on my page. Thank you for coming in. Please continue to listen. We get back to the son. He is truly inspirational. So they call him the son of Tupac because you gotta listen West Side Baby and you'll see what I'm talking about. His song West Side Baby is super awesome, but that one really relates to you'll get the vibe for the Tupac. But listen out, he is a positive, inspirational superstar. And back to you, the son. So the son, can you email filling you to, or no, I'm gonna ask you this. I want to play another song before we get out of here for our artists that are, you get a lot of great feedback, getting text messages and everything saying how they're really liking your music. Is there something you would want us to hear? Another song? If you had to pick, because I was about to tell them to play Feeling You, but I thought I should ask you as the superstar what you would want to hear.
No problem. The song that you would like us to play, we can play.
Really?
Whatever song it is, just send it back to the email. And while you're doing that,
all right. You requested for Feeling You, so I'm sending Feeling You.
Let's do it. Thank you. I love see. He feeling me. He feeling me. I like that. So listen, I want you to tell people where they can find you. I want you to list all your platforms. If someone is looking for the son, how can they reach you and hear your music?
All right. Thank you. If you want to follow the son on IG, which is Instagram, is at @_the son. The spelling is AMIAM_THESON. On Facebook is the son. The same spelling THE and space SON in caps. When you want to download my songs or you want to download it for free, go on AudioMark and search for the son. It's the same spelling. And when you go on Twitter, it's at @the son. So, but if you want to make it easier, maybe somebody might be feeling a son West Side Baby or Omo Niger. You just go on Google, type the son into bracket Omo Niger or West Side Baby. You'll get it from all the platforms that you want to download it from. When you go on YouTube, you just type the title of my song, and you'll get it. But mostly, I'm on Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and you guys can also go to any of my pages. I'm going to repost the show. You're going to see everything later, and then you'll be able to, link with him. Definitely want to support him. Get to know him now, y'all. Get to know him now. He could be like, I remember when you know, because he is definitely going global. Speaking that to existence the same way you did. Your passion and the gift that you have that God wants you to spread across the world is definitely going to happen because it's already written for you. You come from a musical family. You are obviously the one who is going to take the family name and yourself to the next level. And I'm rooting for you 100%. I'm definitely going to support you, follow you, keep up with you because I love your message. I'm a positive person, and something you said earlier, I think we have a lot of things in common when it comes to, you said, telling a story. I believe in telling a story. People need to be able to relate to you, to situations, and I love that you are very organic and genuine and just real. Let's just keep it 100. You're real, and that's a gift. Everybody are not they don't have the confidence, the humbleness, and the passion to care more about being a change and being something for the world, that they'll tell their story because they want to hide behind it or they might not want anybody to know. I believe in telling a story. I believe in sharing stories because those are what change the world. So I'm so thankful for you being that type of artist, and I'm totally impressed. Did you get the music? We gonna
Thank you.
yeah, we getting ready to. You sent it. Okay, we gonna listen to "Feeling You," but I'm impressed, and I know that you are definitely going to reach all your goals. Actually, I think you're going to exceed. I know you're going to exceed it, and I'm going to be following you. You got one of the best. I got to get a shout out to Urshonda, man. You're in good hands. You know, she's your manager, and she is very passionate about her job. Talk about somebody passionate. She handles it so well. You know, boss lady for sure. And so definitely,
Absolutely.
yes. So no, okay. We might be having a little technical difficulty pulling that in, but what? Huh? It didn't come yet. It hasn't come yet, probably because it's international.
Wow.
If you want to give out a message,
Okay. I'll listen.
okay.
I sent you a message too.
He sent you a message. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
He got it. Okay. So, if you wanted to have a final word, anything that you want to tell your listeners or anyone listening, what would you like to say?
Okay. I'd like to thank each and everybody who is supporting me, especially Alexander Jacobs. No Static Radio because they've been part of me since day one. They've been supporting me since day one. Putting my songs on rotation. When Mr. Milgram was alive, and I want to thank all my fans, my followers, those who advise me, those who say prayers for me when they are saying yes, and also I would like to thank Almighty God. But all that I want to tell my father is when you are saying a prayer, say one for the son. Your most humble guy, your number one international superstar. And also, I would like to use this medium to tell each and everybody that anytime I post something to show your support that you are my real fan, you need to share. Anything that I post on there, you need to share and ask your friends to share. So sharing
I say to say, sharing is caring.
Sharing is spam is love.
Now, you know what?
It's not about you liking the post. It's about sharing. When the thing is posted over there and you share it, that means that you are a real fan. But when you like it, it's good to like it, but it's good to share so that other people who don't know about the son will also got to know him.
Absolutely. I appreciate you. I'm definitely gonna have you back on. Everybody, go follow the sun. Follow the sun. Follow the sun, and check him out. And definitely check out West Side Baby. Check out West Side, baby. It's gonna make you want to go, and you gonna listen, you gonna be a vibe, and then you gonna keep listening to him. Support, and what he said is serious. All that you have to do if you want to support anybody, any entrepreneur, anybody that's doing something, like, share. It's free. And we should have that energy amongst us anyway. I know it's Black History Month, but I say it's all year. I don't do that Black History Month because I'm about that all year. However, share, support, and don't forget that No Static Radio is the voice of the revolution. The reason why I'm a part of this team is because they are super supportive of the culture. We're super supportive of the community. We like the local artists that are up and coming, and they are so supportive. And people just like me. And my message this week is, it is your responsibility to overcome. I don't give a gosh darn whose fault it is. It's not about what happened to you in life. The responsibility that you have is to overcome it. Find a way to be greater. Find a way to learn from the pain, gain from the pain, and grow. You have a purpose. You have a reason to be here. Live in your freaking purpose and take over the world, because you all have greatness. Period. I got some fire stuff coming up, and don't try to be my friend later because I'm blowing up. No, I'm just kidding. You can still be my friend. I'm gonna still be your friend. I'm gonna still say, hey, I don't know if you're going to the beach though, because I'm going to the beach. I take my friends to the beach. Peace and love. Stay true to yourself. Love on one another. Like, share, and support. Peace and love, y'all. Stay safe. Real Talk with Reese. See y'all next week.
Let's get funky. Come on, baby. Get the groove. I'm feeling you. Oh, baby girl. Come on, baby. Get the groove. I'm feeling you. Oh, baby girl. I promise you, I'm gonna like you, can do without you. Oh baby, oh you're so cool, me and my, giving it all. Hey, when you know my door, tell me, Father, are you sure you got love? I'm not gonna baby, come on, baby. Get you through. I'm feeling you. Oh, baby girl, come on, baby. Get you through. I'm feeling you. Oh, baby girl.
Get to the spot. I see you.
I say, oh,